Hello everyone and welcome back to part 4 of my playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance. I have just finished at the tavern in Rattay, teaching the spoilt brat Lord Handscape on a lesson. And now I'm going to get some sleep at the camp just up here. And then in the early morning I'm going to set off with some hands and go hunting. So this is my second playthrough on my new PC. So last time there was a bit of issues regarding mic and the audio, saying like the audio was too loud, the mic was too low. I have fiddled around with them, so fingers crossed. I hope they sound better. So let's get some sleep and let's see Lord Handscape on in the early hours. Apologies if you can hear me snivelling, I've got hay fever. Never good, especially around this time of year. Official first day of summer today as well. Hopefully the weather should start warming up soon. It's pretty warm today, where I am anyway. So first let's get some food from the pot. Okay, and let's go and see spoilt rotten Handscape. No, he's not rotten. He's a good lad, really. Just gets off to a bad start with Henry. Let's have a wash here. There you are, you spoiled little brat. There's Luke.
Here I am.
Here I am.
I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse? Yes. Really? What is it? A cart horse? Actually, it's... Never mind. I don't really care. Just try to keep up with me and don't fall off. Take care now.
What an absolute anus. What I do is I want to put... Hang on. Goods. There we go, it's better now. Let's follow Lord Handscape on and go hunting. Oh, there's a Hanish. You just told me to keep up. I think you'll finally choose the slow one, Sir Hans.
Let's go! Yeah! Hurry up, blacksmith!
Hurry up, blacksmith.
Look here, blacksmith. About that business at the alehouse.
Yes, sir?
Anush was right. I should have behaved differently.
Yes, you
More-
should have.
Well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. Understand?
Yes.
Yeah, whatever.
I was just...
What? Speak up! Don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I would...
Ketchup.
Yeah.
Let us talk of something else. Is this your first time hunting?
This kind? Yes.
I've been hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete blockhead, you might learn something useful. And if you don't cock it up entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't
Chasing
hunting.
bunnies with a
Observe
pitchfork
and
isn't
learn.
hunting.
I'll do the best I can, sir.
Yeah, make sure you do. Well, actually, I think I will. It'll help if I got my bow out as well. Not that one. No. Hmm.
Listen, I wanted to ask you about scallops.
I don't know if... that is, sir, I don't know if that's a suitable topic of conversation for the hunt.
We're not hunting yet. I'd like to hear about it at last from someone who was actually there.
The humans attacked Skallets, and, well, anyone who didn't flee.
It was horrible.
That's what they all say. I want detail.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh?
Yes,
It
I am.
seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all, sir. It's just that... well, it's hard for me to talk about.
I see. So I'll have to get you drunk first.
I'm not sure even that would work.
We'll have to find out, won't we? There's a nice little place just north of here. We'll camp there and you can tell me all about it.
If you wish, sir.
And don't dilly-dally. Let's try and get there before the day's out.
Oh. So Hans can't wait to start hunting. And we've arrived. And it's raining.
We'll make camp here. Bring me wine and bacon from Saddleback.
Coming up, sir.
Coming up, sir.
At long last.
Cheeky.
So, are you enjoying being on the hunt?
I am, although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That
Haven't
doesn't
hunted
matter.
anything yet.
Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Ratte for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
How come Hanush looks after you anyway?
For a start, he doesn't look after me.
Love
Not
that
an
bit.
infant blacksmith's boy. Hanush is just managing my property until I'm an adult.
When will that happen?
What are you implying?
Nothing. I didn't mean it like that. I meant that you seem quite adult to me already, sir.
Well, it's hard to say. Before he died, my father appointed a council of nobles to decide the matter. Only they can't be bothered travelling halfway across the country just to assess the claim of some stripling. Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't be necessary. the king would decide on my adulthood. Only...
The king is gone.
just so.
Just so. And what do you do with your time? Let's ask him.
If I may ask, sir, what does a lord like you do all day?
When I was little, I was awfully bored, I can tell you. There was always some courtier or teacher dogging my footsteps. Now I spend most of my time trying to learn from Sir Hanush. Governing is no joke.
Lord
At least
Hamish.
most of the time. Only last week I had to listen to complaints from my subjects.
But that could be interesting too, couldn't it?
My lord, this yokel here empties his piss pot in my yard.
And sir, that old hag put a spell on my cow, and
Sir, my old woman is fucking half the village.
like a flock of sheep, bleating all the time. Even study is more interesting.
And what exactly are we going to hunt?
What are we going to hunt?
Humans.
Humans.
What? Humans? But
You should see your face. I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But I'd like to bag a boar. One, at least.
Bag of
And a few
balls.
hares, too, eh?
But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue's loosened. So, tell me about Skalitz. I heard Sigismund had 100 banners there.
I don't know, sir. I didn't have time to count them. Both of my parents were killed in Skalitz, right in front of my eyes. The Cumans slaughtered my friends and neighbours, and it was a miracle I got away. I don't know what else I can add.
I'm sorry about that. But tell me, I heard in the tavern...
What, that Sigismund flew down on a dragon? That the Cumans have horns and hooves? I'm sorry, my lord, but for me, Skalitz isn't a tale of adventure to share over a tankard of ale.
All right,
No, it's horrible.
I understand. Well, never mind. Anyway, it's too late to go anywhere today. But tomorrow we set off at first light. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Right. I'll get me kit from the trunk. Sit down and let's wait a while. So this yokel emptied his piss pot into my yard. Never a dull moment with Luke Dale. As Sir Hans, that is. Henry's sleeping. Getting ready to go hunting.
Greetings. What do you need?
We're going hunting, aren't we?
Sir?
Not now, blacksmith.
See you later.
Okay.
What are you waiting for?
Oh, really? Such a renowned hunter needs help.
You wouldn't dare mock your betters now, would you?
Wouldn't dare help.
Heaven forbid, your lordship.
If that's the way you want it, peasant.
We'll meet back here at noon. Whoever has the most hares wins. Oh, and if you don't have anything to shoot with, there's a crate in the camp with some old hunting equipment. After all, there's no sport in trouncing some wretch who hasn't a chance in hell.
Huh.
By all means, Sir Han.
Ha! You'll soon be... And now turn your back for a while. I know if you try...
Sorry, Sir Hans, but I go where I like. Hello, puppy. Welcome to the stream, mate. Shoes and a hammer. I would, but unfortunately the hairs are a bit too fast for me. So it's got to be an arrow or not at all. Where can I find one? Is that one there? Where are you? Where are your hairs? I'll kill you. Oh, well, I'm having fun trying to find a hair. Come on then. Where are you? Alright. I'm not having much luck here, I must say. Oh, stand by. Is that... I thought I'd just seen one then. Aha! Nope. Oh, still missed. Oh, no way. Okay, that was terrible. Nope. I'm not having much luck here, folks. Bloody hell. Come on. Almost. Oh man, if I've had all my skills from the other game, I think I'd probably do better than what I'm doing now. It's blowing my nose. Apologies if you had to hear that. But hay fever is definitely no friend of mine. Oh. Sake. Come on. Oh no! I am so terrible at archery. No, I've lost him. No, I am. No, I've lost him. Again. Aha! Strip everything but shoes. Oh, it's got to walk around naked. Not having much luck here. I haven't bagged at least one yet. No amount of arrows. Cut. This is the one. Oh, no way, come on. Nope. Oh, this is good. Going well, we've only got 2 arrows left. Oh, finally! Got ya. I want my arrow back. Let's go for another one. Where's that camp? Let's see if there's any more arrows in the trunk. Hello Sneaky, how you doing? Alright? Welcome to the stream. I'm just out doing some terrible hunting with Sahans. As part of the quest, you know. Now I've got to go back to camp because I'm all out of arrows. Because my skills at hunting at the moment are terrible. Well, I've got one so far. And once I improve on hunting, I should get more, hopefully. And I'm out of arrows, so I think I'm going to have to leave it there. Unless I've got any in me. Nah, I'm all out. So I will need, but I'll need me. I'll need me armour. Yep, it is. Yep, going off there. Oh, try a sword, yeah, I would if it was simple. No, I'm going to have to admit defeat with some hands, unfortunately. So let's just sit here and wait for him. Bit of a special stream tonight, this is. Because yesterday I reached 1,200 followers on Instagram. That's good. Oh, I've got one arrow, but we'll ignore that.
How did the hunt go for you, sir? Have we got enough hares?
Show me.
Fappy, I am not stripping off and running naked in front of Lord Hans Cape on in the
And now
woods.
come along. Let's
I've
go and
heard
have some
that.
real game.
Okay, now I've got to go and hunt a boar with some hands. Mount up, Henry.
Henry, follow me. We're going hunting.
Well, I didn't think we were going to play bloody squash. Ah, thanks, Fappy. Fappy, Fappy, Fappy. Oh, we've got to get on our horses. Oh, that's not my horse. This is my horse. Thank you, Snooky. Yeah, couldn't believe it. And today, I think I've bagged over 30 more followers, so can't complain of that. I can't thank you guys enough for the support. You're all amazing. Oh, come on, Sir Hans, where are we off to? What's KCD? I'll happily tell them what KCD is. It's the best game I've played in years. Apologies if you can hear any unnecessary noises. Just Just gotta adjust me mic. Oh, guys, how's the audio, by the way? Can you hear me loud and clear? Because I've had to adjust my volume on both the game and my mic.
See here. Waller. And it's been freshly rooted. There'll be balls somewhere nearby. So, just
Oh,
like
no way. Can I do it? Can I do it? Oh, no way.
understand? But watch out for them from the top of that mound there.
I love this bit now. Look at Henry, full plate armour.
You want to take him down with an arrow? Certainly. Why wouldn't
It's hard
I?
to make out my
You wouldn't kill
speech.
him like that.
Dear.
Boar is hunted with spears.
I don't want to turn it up
Is
anymore
that
because,
so?
well, my mic.
So now all of a sudden you're a master huntsman, are you?
Watch out.
Try that.
Did you
Yes! Did you see that? Damn, I'm good!
Quiet!
Quiet!
So, next time you try to tell me I can't kill a boar with an arrow, you can...
Fuck!
After him! Fetch!
Mount up, Henry!
Mount up, Henry! Chase down that swine!
Chase down that swine! I hate this bit now, but it was worth putting the full plate armour on. Great. Now I've got to rescue Sir Hans. Wish me luck, folks. I'm trying to get him in line with the archer. I got me. Come on, fight like a man. The stamina's not good. Yeah, you still get pebbles, but I don't really use pebbles. Oh god. Okay, okay. Gotcha. Oh, let's go rescue Sir Hans.
Let's have a look at you. Are you injured?
Henry! What the fuck happened?
What the fuck happened?
You turned up uninvited at some human social gathering.
And you took them all?
Yeah,
Seems.
big tough guy
So
Henry.
many britches. I never knew you had it in you, Henry. Remind
I can't understand the words as humans say.
That wound on your head doesn't look good.
Not to worry. I'm sure it
Not
doesn't
to
look
worry.
half as bad as it fucking feels. You'll have to help me get back to Rattay.
Come along then, sir.
Come on, Sir Hans. Let's get you back to Rattay so you can get to bed.
It's Lord Capon.
It's Lord Capon.
Get here, everybody. You, help him.
Yeah, they are hilarious. It's the Lord Capon. and failed to talk to Sir Hans. Somehow.
How is it possible, Ratsy? Those bastards make so bold no more than a mile from the castle. We'll have to send out more patrols.
That won't do us any good, Hanush. Even if we had 10 times the men, we couldn't beat through every thicket in the fiefdom.
You sent for me, sir?
Come in.
Look at Henry in his
I don't
armour.
know how to thank you, Henry. If it wasn't for you,
Just
Hans would
stand
be dead.
over. Mikey Pitts
To think
as
I
Hannah.
sent you out to
Oh,
be
Hannah
his punishment.
Schranzig.
I was only doing my duty, sir.
Don't be so modest, young Henry. You showed not only courage, but loyalty to your liege. That's why I'm taking you into my personal service.
That's why I'm taking you into my personal service.
Sir, Thank you, sir.
Well, let's celebrate your promotion and Sir Hans's recovery. Well, don't just stand there, lad. Pour us a drink.
You just stand there, lad. Pour us a drink. Let's have a drink with Sir Hanish.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but I've urgent tidings.
What now?
Never disturb Sir Hanish when he's having a drink.
He says brigands raided the stud farm this morning. There's many dead or maimed.
Kurva.
Tell us exactly what happened.
I'm not sure. The boy was so shook up he could barely speak. He said the bandits murdered for the joy of it. I'm sorry, sir. Your vassal Smill is dead.
Who did this? Who were they?
Who are
Don't
they?
know, sir. The stable boy just kept babbling about some huge fellow in black armor who led the attack.
Take as many men as you need, and don't stop until you've found those bastards. And bring me their heads!
Sir Hamish. Is that his name? Sir
My
Hamish.
men at your disposal too, Hanush.
Kurva.
Sir, let me ride with them.
He's full of piss and vinegar, isn't he?
Their leader, he must be the one who attacked me at Skalitz. There can't be 2 men in the whole kingdom who look like that.
You think he might still have my sword? No doubt you could use another swordsman, Captain.
As you command, my lord.
How soon can you leave, Bernard?
Soon as the men are ready, sir.
Good. Wait in the courtyard for Henry. And, give him a horse.
Give him a horse.
His own mount?
His reward for saving Sir Hans. He'll need it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, go! I want these culprits in the hands of the executioner as soon as possible.
I won't let you down, sir.
Sorry, mate, but I've already got a horse. Right then.
Neuhoff stud farm's been raped. We don't know much about what happened, just what that Neuhoff stable boy told us.
My respects to you. May the Lord watch over you.
We've got to speak to him first.
Can we go?
I'm ready, Captain.
Good. Then follow me. Keep quiet and do exactly as you're told. I don't know what Sir Radzik sees in you, and I
Alright.
don't care.
Well,
You to
do's
ride
and
with my
don't.
men, I expect you to listen.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's get on with it. Let's be
Against
nice.
all better judgment, they've decided to give you your own horse. The dapple
No, I
gray
bought it
beside my
myself,
stallion
actually.
is yours.
With a load
Sure
of treasure
you take
looted
good care
and
of
sold for good money.
it. Mount up and ride behind us.
Alright, I'll ride behind you. Things you have to do around here just to get some decent respect, you know.
No dawdling. Last one there won't find me a happy man.
Yeah, but he just stays there for like in the retired courtyard for ages. No, throughout the whole game. I mean, I do like Pebbles, but you got to upgrade. Yeah. He's a slow horse. You've got to have good stamina, fast, and carries a lot of weight. Yeah, he's a good horse, old Barack. Bit expensive though, got to save up all the pennies for him.
Yeah.
Speed it up a bit, don't want to be left behind. One thing I will need to do as well is I'll need to train more with Bernard. Get better at sword fighting.
Yeah.
I definitely will need to upgrade this horse as well. Neuhoff.
Where's your master?
In the paddock.
Crucifix.
Crucifix.
What kind of beast could do this?
Oh!
Blood of the martyrs.
Look at all them dead horses and bodies. Savages. Barbarians.
here?
Animals. A lot of them.
Why?
How could they?
Someone came at night.
Innocent men and
Hamstrung
women
everyone.
killed.
The horses.
Oh, you having your lunch, are you, Sneaky?
Screaming. Must have woke poor Radek, the stable boy.
What you got
When he
nice
tried
for
to
your
stop
lunch?
them. And then my husband. When my husband tried to help them, they killed him too. And when they were done, they put a torch to the stables.
My sincere condolences, ma'am.
Oh, right.
I swear we'll
Sorry
hunt
about
those
that.
monsters down and make them pay for this.
My
The
brain's not
horses
exactly
were
the
still
brightest.
alive when I came. We had to finish them off. All of them. The pain in their eyes. They couldn't understand how anyone could do this to them.
Did they steal anything? Any horses?
Nothing. They wanted blood, not coin.
Did your husband quarrel lately? Was there anyone who might want revenge?
He argued over the price of a saddle, maybe, but nothing that could drive a man to this.
These are dark days when there's more kindness in horses than in men. Did you see anything? How many were there? Or what did they look like?
We saw no one.
Has anyone tried to follow the trail?
No. We were fighting the blaze until now, and even if we weren't, what chance would any of us have against someone who could do this?
Savages.
Mount up and quarter the area. We have to find out where they went.
Yes, sir.
Look for tracks and ask the folk if they saw anyone. Fuck, someone must have at least caught sight of them.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What about me, Captain?
What the hell use are you? You stay here.
You
Please,
cheeky
please, please.
fucker.
I could have a look around the area and see if they left any tracks.
Well,
Bloody
if you
cheeky
must.
Bernard. Stay here.
Just don't
What
get in
use you?
anyone's way. Don't go too far, and come back here when you're done.
Mate, I'll fucking slay you.
God above, who could do such a terrible...
No! You can go to hell, all of you!
But I'd just like to know.
When I'd like for my friend not to be murdered, while you, it's warm and safe behind those castle walls.
How could anyone be so cruel?
How could anyone... Ah, Largazo, welcome to the stream. How you doing? You okay? We are just at Neuhof expecting the
They really did
massacre.
slaughter them. Why would anyone do that? They really did slaughter them. Why would anyone do that?
You just said the same words twice.
Smell. The stud farm owner. I saw him in Skalitz a few times. His poor widow.
Oh dear.
Ask.
Ask. Oh, all right, attitude.
I can come back later if you...
No. I saw you came with the soldiers, and the sooner you know everything, the sooner you'll catch those savages.
Okay.
I'm sorry to trouble you, man, but could you tell me about the raid?
The noise woke us up. Me and Smill. We thought the horses were restless, or maybe some drunk had staggered here from the inn.
You won't say anything, dumb.
Do you get drunks coming here a lot?
Sometimes,
Yeah, I'm using a different format of streaming now,
husband
so
went
no
out.
longer from console,
to see what was going on. Then I just heard loud voices
because I want better streaming
and screaming.
quality.
It's so stupid
Especially
even
when I
occur to
play
me at first.
KCD 2.
that something could have happened to Smill.
No doubt I'll be
I didn't
streaming
find out
that when
until
it
the
comes out.
Did you recognize any of the voices you heard?
No, but they spoke Czech, cursing like demons,
Check.
even at each other.
At each other? They quarrelled?
Yes, something must have happened.
And where did you hear this noise?
Everywhere. It was chaos. I don't even know how many of them there were.
I mean at the very start. Do you remember where you heard the noise come from then?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Just don't know.
Did you get a look at them? There's one man, huge and dressed all in black. Did you see him?
No,
Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
I didn't really attempt it, to be honest.
Who should I question about the raid? Did anyone here see anything?
I should have done though, just
Ginger
for
was
the
sleeping in
fun
the
of it.
stable. He might have seen something. From what I've heard, Mark was the first one to wake. It might be a good idea to talk to him. Jakob, the old stable boy. He even fought with them. I don't know of anyone else.
Ah, you're alright, mate. Don't worry about it. Like I said, I want you guys to have fun in the chat as well as just watching some random dude play Kingdom Come Deliverance. Let's speak to this chap.
Another useless soldier coming to ask questions. You should have fucking been here last night.
Cheeky.
What's wrong with your arm? Oh dear. That looks painful.
That's all you gotta say about it. You useless prick.
How dare you?
What in the world happened here?
Oh, that failed anyway.
The bastards attacked us. At night, a little before dawn.
And how did you come by that wound?
I heard someone talking, so I went to look outside. Then I saw what they'd done to the horses. I shouted at those bastards. Caught one by the cloak and started beating him.
Without a weapon? With just your fists?
Yeah. But he cut me pretty good, the fucker. Lucky for me, the others started to come out then, so the raiders ran. All that's left is his cloak.
And you've got no idea why they did it?
Something
Why did
must
they
have
do it?
Done wrong for them. They ran off without taking anything.
There's one man in particular. Huge. Dressed all in black. Voice loud enough to crack stone. Did you see him?
Who the fuck do you think half killed me?
So he really was here. The bastard. Can you
If
help
only
me?
he was.
Help you? And how have you helped me? Good luck to you.
Okay, let's look for further clues.
So much blood. It leads to the pond. How could anyone be so cruel?
How could anyone be so cruel, folks?
Poor wretch. He must have crawled here. If it was the horses they were after, there'll be even more of them by the main stables.
Oh dear.
How could anyone be so cruel?
That's this fella. Marky.
Are you well?
Does he look well,
Leave
Henry?
me
Come on.
alone. Go away.
Look, I know that it's difficult.
But I only need you to answer a few questions. I'm here because Sir Radzig sent me.
Sir Radzig?
Sir Radzig, yes.
What do you need to know?
What actually happened here?
What happened, of course.
They killed the animals and... Why did they kill them?
Did they take anything?
No.
Think carefully now. How did it all start?
We heard the animals. Their shrieks. Then Smill. He shouted. And they murdered him.
You're certain it was the animals first, and then Smill? Not the other way round?
I'm certain. I'd never heard a sound like that before.
Dear
No, I'll
Daisy.
never forget it.
What happened after that?
We ran outside and it was chaos. Animals were dying, the stables were burning, and those demons everywhere.
The stables were already burning. Didn't that happen after they fled?
No, it was to set the blaze when they arrived.
You said they were demons.
No, just vermin. Worthless human vermin.
Worthless
How many of them
human
were there?
vermin.
Not many. There were just a few that came after us, but more round the back. I heard them yelling at each other.
In the back? Where?
Towards the woods, to the north. They were trying to get away.
So they were yelling because of all the noise?
No, something happened. They quarrelled.
So some of them were running
Hello,
away.
Clara.
and others
Welcome
were
to the
fighting.
stream.
Aye.
Hope you're well.
For a time,
I am currently
more of us
in
came out. We
Neuhof,
fought back, so the others fled as well.
investigating the raid.
Where? Where did they run to?
Where did they run
To the
to?
north, into the woods.
Thanks. That's all I needed to ask.
Farewell.
Okay.
How could anyone be so cruel? Such senseless brutality. They slaughtered horses as well as people, and yet it seems they didn't take anything.
Oh, it's Ginger.
What? Who's there?
Easy. I just came to ask,
I don't know anything.
are you hurt?
No, nothing. Not a scratch.
Okay.
What really happened here?
Come on, what happened
I
here,
don't know.
pal?
Someone attacked. I don't know who.
Okay.
You didn't happen to hear where they came from?
Spit it out.
I didn't see a thing.
Oh, I forgot I'm overloaded. I can't sprint. Yeah, he is lying, Ginger. He's part of the problem. He knows everything. And then he flees like a coward. Yummy, yummy. You got nothing to say, have you? Let's have a wash. No, is there anything by the lake I have missed? How are we all doing anyway? We cool? Oh, you're tired, and me. I was in and out of sleep last night, so
Good luck to you.
yeah. But I can't let you down with the stream, so here I am. Exactly. Glad to hear you're doing good, Sneaky.
This one got it in the back. And there's more of them over by the main stables.
The raiders fled north into the woods.
What makes you so sure?
The stable boys. From what they said, it makes sense.
So, you're relying on the word of those cowards.
They might be scared, but they saw what they saw.
I'll send Ruta with you, if you do happen to be right. May the Lord watch over you.
Oh, watch out, you.
Ruta,
Right here, Captain.
go with Henry here and take a look in the woods to the north.
Sir?
Now!
Right, come on, Ruda. Ah, Fappy, we still like you though, mate. Can be a doofus, you can be an idiot, but it's good to have you in the chat. No, stop putting yourself down, Faps. Exactly. Everybody needs a doofus in their life. Even me. But it's not you lot. Yeah, I've got to kill a bandit now. Oh, have I gone too far? Yeah, I've gone too far.
Are you sure you know where you're going?
Of course I know. I'm Henry. Right, it's up here somewhere. Well, you don't have to, but if you do, you get a guard go with you, so that's always good. So I think I'm in the right place.
Are you sure we're going the right way?
Let's tell you what, has he got anything good on him? What's his sword like?
Shit! Run it once to Captain Bernard and tell him what you saw. Meanwhile, I'll keep up here.
Right. I seem to have lost his weapon.
Why, it's a hoof pick. Someone in Neuhoff must know more about it.
And I know exactly who to go to. Oh, I hate being overloaded.
Aha! This wasn't done by animals. They must have gone into the woods this way.
Well, it's a bit late for that now. Fully found the culprit. Oh, but look, Ginger's gone. Where could have Ginger gone to? So now, we've got to go back up to the main stables. You love your herbs, don't you, Fappy? Not a big fan of alchemy. It's not my cup of tea.
Do you know anything about this hoof pick?
Yeah, it's Ginger's. He had it made in Mate.
Oh.
Any idea where I might find this Ginger?
Well, that's the thing. He packed up and left.
What?
Look, I know how he looks. But Ginger is a fine fellow. I don't believe he had anything to do with the attack.
Where could he have fled to?
I might know. But you gotta promise me one thing. When you find him, listen to what he has to say before judging.
You have my word.
Have my word.
Sometimes the charcoal burners come to see him. He gets on well with them. I think that's where he's gone.
Where's that?
No idea. They've always
Oh,
kept
that's
to
a barrel of
themselves,
laughs, isn't
you
it?
know, charcoal burners.
But the forest is full of folk like that. They could be anywhere.
Aye, except these ones won't be far. If you follow the stream from the stud farm towards Rate, you'll come across one of their camps. Only
what?
Ginger didn't go that way, though. He always went by the big road, through the woods in the direction of Uzhitz.
But how can I find them?
There's always smoke when they work. You'll smell them before you see them. And they need to be near water. There's that too.
So if I go through the woods along running water, I'll find them.
Exactly. God be with you.
God be with you. Speak to Bernard.
Good day to you.
I think Ginger is mixed up in it somehow.
Why do you say that?
The hoof pick I found on the dead bandit in the woods is his.
That is fucking suspicious.
He acted suspiciously when I questioned him.
What do you mean?
Well, he was squirming and didn't really say anything.
He might just have been in shock.
He disappeared right after we found those bandits in the woods. And I think I know where he went.
Where?
To the charcoal burners. He has friends there.
We've got to find him. But if his friends really are hiding him, I doubt they'll talk to my men. You should search for him, Henry. Go, before the trail turns cold. I'll send a report to Rattay.
Very well, sir.
I'll be with you.
Good, good. I don't know where to find these charcoal burners. They are in the Talmberg Woods.
Yeah. Yeah.
The beautiful fields of Bohemia. We'll go off-road. Oh, there's Inn at the Glade Tavern. I'll slip in there for a pint at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, no, no, won't go that way. Human camp.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Stuff with sausages and making savoury schnapps or wee straws. Let's talk to Radad.
I'm honored that
I'm looking for Ginger. I've heard he's hiding out with some charcoal burners.
Ginger who?
A stable boy from the Neuhoff stud farm.
I don't know anyone from there. Good luck to you.
Oh, you're great help, aren't you, pal?
Hey, shh. I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
You know something about Ginger?
I might.
You don't tell me.
And if you share.
I'm investigating a crime, not bartering for a chicken.
Well then, I'm sure you've got some silver on you. Just give it to me, and it'll be a done deal.
And what if I bashed your face in and had...
No need for that.
Yeah,
All I wanted
well,
was a bit
spit
of
it out
silver,
then.
and instead I get the whip.
Yeah.
Spit it out, will you?
You ain't no money out of me,
Fine.
pal. Get your own
I've heard
money.
that they're hiding him in some remote cottage at the edge of the forest on the way to Uzhitz.
That didn't hurt too much now, did it?
God be with you.
See?
My respects to you.
I'm looking for Ginger from Neuhoff. Was he here by any chance?
Ginger, you say?
Yes, have you seen him?
Let me see now. What?
Great, thanks.
Farewell.
Oh, you're bloody useful, aren't you?
I've reconsidered.
Really?
And what if I...
No need for that.
Spit it out, will you?
Spit it out.
Fine. I've heard that they're high.
That didn't hurt too much.
Farewell.
Farewell. Sure.
Yeah.
Now, if my knowledge is correct, I think it's not far from me, and it's up here somewhere. I know it's surrounded by a load of trees.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Where's this bloody camp? Is this it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's just keep our eyes peeled. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I know he's not here, but let's have some scran. Anything I can rob. Just got a bit of energy back in me. Oh, bollocks, it's pitch black. Oh, for fuck's sake. He got away Bianca's ring. It was his bird. Give me a sec. Let's go here. I hate riding through the bleeding forests at night. And no, I wasn't cheating then. Fuck's sake. Oh, come out of it. Alright, mate, calm down, I'm off.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, I think I'm here. Aha! Found it. Right, mate, you've got some explaining to do.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Oh, bugger off with your
Why
bloody
did you
alchemy.
run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that
Oh,
man?
you sound like a right salesman there. Well, maybe
Right,
perhaps
one
if you
thing at a
did this and bought this. Ah,
Why did you run off?
oh,
in such a
Papa,
hurry?
you make these streams a bit
Because
more
I was afraid
fun.
they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
Where are they? And speak.
Charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Ushets, and he has a limp.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Ushets, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it?
If it
I
doesn't
pulled it from
bloody
the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That
speak,
is mine.
I will bloody
I didn't
smack
stab
him
him.
on.
That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Ushets, and he has a limp.
He limps and he's from Ujic. That's not much to go on, but I suppose it'll have to do.
It's all I know. I never talked to him.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
I've got all day.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out
Interesting.
into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. And then it was too late. They went past and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight and I started to sneak away, but then...
Then the slaughtering started.
Yeah.
The slaughtering
I thought they'd
started.
steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ushits came back. I didn't dare come out until
Don't
I
have
was
to talk a lot, don't I?
think it was almost light.
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
Feels like a podcast.
That sounds terrible.
It could be.
I don't know exactly how you
With
feel.
these two.
If only I yelled.
This guy can
Maybe
talk
they-
for Bohemia, can't he?
If you had, you'd most likely be dead.
As long as you're enjoying it, Clara, that's all that matters.
Still.
There was nothing you could do.
That's that.
That's all. I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
I suppose I could. Do you know where I can find them?
I don't, but they must be lurking about somewhere.
Well, I'll have a look. But if I find them, then...
I understand.
Right, mate. You owe me for this one, so I'm about to risk my arse to bloody save you. Again. Huh. That's the thought, isn't it? Upgraded some skills. Let's just wait till morning. Oh, these are the bandits.
Is that all?
I don't think I should have done that yet.
Come here, Dilly Liver.
You're dead.
Oh no. I should have parlayed with them first.
You'll get my boy.
I'm sorry.
What's the matter? Come on.
I don't want you, you...
No more fooling around.
Oh, I should have dealt with. Ah. Ugh. Oh, yes! Healed up. Now, have you got anything good on you? Ooh, that'll do lovely. Now, what's your sword like? Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I bear good tidings. Already?
Yes. I nearly
They're out
died
on
for
the
you.
way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about me. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
I could go and ask them if it's important to you.
Would you? You'll definitely have their respect, the way you took care.
Bloody hell, another favour for him. Oh, come on then, let's go and have words.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so far away. Ginger doesn't ask for much, does he, folks? Minor tree branches, Henry.
Good morning.
I found Ginger. He begged me to ask if he can return, man.
Why should I take him back?
What?
Why else would he flee but guilt? The men said they didn't see him in bed. He didn't have a clean conscience because he gave those murderers a signal.
That's not true.
No, it's not
He
true.
fled because one of the attackers recognised him and Ginger was afraid he'd come back and kill him.
Those are just excuses. He wouldn't dare come back.
But they came back the very same day. If he hadn't run, they'd have killed him and everyone else.
But why would they do that?
Why not? They'd already murdered several people, why not a few more?
And now I'm supposed to take him back? What if they come back for him and kill one of my daughters in the process?
The cutthroats who were after him have been taken care of. And the rest have no reason to return here.
And what about for revenge? I can't take him back.
I understand your concerns, but you just need to ask Sir Hanish to leave you a guard. Those bandits might be willing to take on a few stable boys, but not an armed soldier.
Yeah, I
I'd
know.
feel better if someone was here a few days to keep watch. Good then. Let the lad... Goodbye.
Right, I've got to go and bloody see him again now. Hello, Bab, you alright? Thank you, Snooky, for coming on to the stream. Enjoy the rest of your evening. You take care of yourself, mate. Ta-ra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just going back and forth just for one ginger fella. Oh, you do that already, Fappy. I'm going back into the woods now, so wish me luck.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, I hate the bushes in this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's have some scrap. I'll have a bit of a kip as well, with some energy back into me. And I will sleep till just before 1 o'clock. Well, I hope so too, but it's too realistic. Yeah, I'm sure we will. I can't wait to play KCD 2. Who else is excited for KCD 2? I know Fappy's excited. Are you excited as well, Clara?
Yeah.
Of course you are. Who isn't excited for KCD 2? Yeah! KCD 2, but we just need that release date, don't we? We still ain't got it yet. Yeah, that is a bit of a silly question, isn't it? Who isn't excited for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? Right, you. You can go back.
You can return home. It was hard work to convince them, so please don't get into trouble when you go back.
Thank you. I'd like to give you something, but I've got nothing except if you're ever traveling by way of Neuhof, stop by and I'll show you something with the horses.
Alright, thanks for that. Ah, shizer, I don't have a lockpick. I've got any on me. Bollocks, ain't got a lockpick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back to Neuhof again. Backwards and forwards. You gotta admit though. Oh, Fappy, don't harass Warhorse. They're doing all they can. I'm sure they will release a collector's edition. But you gotta pay for it. I bet that won't come cheap. That's true.
Yeah.
I've already pre-ordered my copy of KCD 2 for PlayStation 5, just like Kingdom Come 1. Well, this is PS4, but I'm playing it for my PS5, you know. I can't wait for KCD 2. It's going to be great. How about you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, oh man, I'm shattered.
I'll be with you.
I'll be with you.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzik will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
Okay.
Take care now.
So Radzik.
Huh? Where? What's happening?
My lord, I
You
managed
alright,
to
Sir
find a clue
Radzik?
to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
Oh, you gotta know all of
One
it,
of the
Sir
Neuhoff
Radzik.
stable boys, a lad they called
Gives me
Ginger,
time to check these
fled
local
from there
medias as
without
well.
any charcoal burners. I have to say, there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's true, but keep to the point.
Oh, yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him. He was well hidden and with good reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognized one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but two. And one of them took fright when the slaughter started. Seems they were only interested in loot, so they quarrelled with the other lot. Then it came to a skirmish in the woods and one of them was killed. And the rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they went?
All I know is one of them is from Ujits. I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
All right, but those cutthroats must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you'd better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me. I'm going to our encampment at Merhaya to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir.
Well, why are you going to Mehuye?
Why choose Mehuye?
It's somewhat at the centre of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.
I have some news about the investigation, sir.
Good. Tell me.
Trail leads to Ujits.
The trail leads to Ujits. I found out one of the bandits is from there.
Yeah. You did great, sir. I mean, Henry.
What else?
I made a meme about
That's all
that
I
many
found
years
out
ago.
so far, sir.
All right. Come back and report to me as soon as you learn anything new. Take care now.
Take care now. Oh, some decent groschen on the... Fucking hell, Sir Hans. I mean, Sir Radzik. I mean, Dad. No way.
Yeah.
Just going to ooze it. Good job, I can read.
Yeah.
Really? That's funny, that is. Translates as seagull. Says seagull. Henry's dad's a seagull. Yes, always learn to read before you get to Ujit in the story. Alright, there's no cutthroats on these roads. Give me horse and stamina back. Oh, it stopped raining.
Yeah.
Ah, here it is. Right then. Let's investigate.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here.
That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
Jesus, St. Peter. This is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want
Ah,
any
it's
kind of trouble
Donny.
around here.
Or Dooney, whatever his
What
name
makes you
is.
think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
I think.
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say you had a limp?
Shit. Allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Oh dear. We cut him up real good.
Sucker. Nothing's ever easy.
I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Clarence always with the information.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Silly man.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
Did he have any kiddies?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
You happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhoff raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk. You never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
Okay.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now. And nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Imagine a seagull when you play.
God be with you. I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Leipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhoff, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Ask away.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much, but...
Nobody liked him
always
much.
men like that on any man.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think of it, I haven't seen him around for a while. No idea where he was skulking.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhoff was raided?
Not a clue.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was a loner. He didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
That's all. Thank you.
God be with you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush.
I don't know nothing about it.
That man Lub.
I didn't really know him.
Have you noticed anything suspicious?
Come to think of it, he wasn't... I was wondering what he was up to.
Do you know what Lubosh
You
was
can
doing
talk
the
to
day Neuhoff
Father
was raided?
Godwin, because it's
I
coming
was
up to
coming
the
from the tavern
drinking
very late that night, and I caught
quest.
a glimpse of someone enter. He looked like he was in a hurry.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the...
That's all.
Farewell.
What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream. Judas. Looks like this is meant to be a warning. But for who? Why? Maybe the gang had a falling out. But a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day.
Poor guy indeed.
Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him.
They butchered him.
Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything?
Lord be with you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanish of...
I don't know how I could...
Who was this, Luke?
You could see at first glance he was no good.
Have you noticed anything suspicious?
There wasn't sight or sound of...
Do you know what Lubosh was...
I don't think he was...
Do you know who...
As far as I know.
That's all. Thank you.
May the Lord watch over you.
It's Father Godwin. Who doesn't love Father Godwin? Seagull noises.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanish of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
A bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help for you, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
Oh dear. You're a great help.
Vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of mankind, and one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that
Buy
apply
him a drink, that'll
no
help.
matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him, but if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
If I told you, I would be betraying a vow,
Bloody
a
hell.
cornerstone. If people believe the same,
Worse than the death of innocent Christians.
no one escapes.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead. If I don't find out who it was...
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. But suppose we talk it over in the evening.
All right.
Take care now.
What I'll do is I'll get out my armour for a bit. Nothing sexy. Just take it off, you know. Yeah, I got him who's giving you a striptease now. Let's just wait a moment. Oh, don't worry about that, Fappy. I took care of that. What I'll do is I'll save it. Oh, look at that lightning.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything, but maybe we can work something out.
Oh, we
First,
can.
I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh, I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was terrible.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There's a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but
My poor child.
Oh, poor lad.
May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanush to send that old grouch, Bernard.
he did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujitz, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Noyle? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
The rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately.
At least he's giving Godwin his personal space when retelling the story this time. Yes, he is.
They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claim. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home. I noticed you're pretty handy with a sword. I wouldn't expect that of a man of the cloth.
You know what they say.
Looking forward to seeing Godwin in KCD too.
But this is a bit more mysterious than others.
Let's just say I haven't always been a priest. Fate led me to places where affairs were settled by force. These days, of course, it's just a bit of exercise to keep me in shape.
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again.
That's true.
If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again and I can't stop them.
Exactly. He loves a drink.
What?
He loves to get intimate with the ladies.
If I tell you what Lubosh told me,
And
I'd be betraying the confessional secret.
I don't think he's all that
First thing tomorrow,
religious, if
I'll try
I'm honest.
something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujitz isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. The tongue lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus
Jan
started
Hus.
preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my
Jan
own
Hus.
repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison, and nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs, while Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well,
Oh,
this
man.
Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Let's drink.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against
Liar,
the
liar,
prelates and the
pants on
clerics who are
fire.
robbing the poor. Look at me. I
Naughty,
don't have a pot to
naughty.
piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticises the Pope
God, you
for
can tell Henry's pissed here.
debauchery?
No, I don't.
Okay.
What do you think of this Jan Hus?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
Where can I find out more about his teachings?
You like it? I copied down some of his sermons. If you're interested, you can read them at my presbytery.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them angry. And they're calling for change. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control.
right.
You mark my words. The people
Oh,
will
he's
rise
interesting.
up, and the church will be
Thanks
shaken
for
to
that,
its very
Fabs.
foundations.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
Nonsense. They can't burn a master of the most respected university in Europe.
Okay.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. Oh, it's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What are your plans,
What do you
Father?
suppose? We have a drink, of course.
Alright guys, what should I do? Should I stay and have drinks with Godwin or should I call it a night? I'll let you guys decide on this. What shall I do? Vappy says drink. Drink! Right, okay. Let's get absolutely wasted.
Ah, that sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Here we go, let the carnage begin. Get it down, you.
Na kraj padnul děsnej smutek, kdo měl nohy ráno utek, děti v pochopství mají strach, Noczenia silne staje brak, už se ti bojí svatý muži, nechtěl bych bejbě jí kůži, nám je to jedno a tak si dáme jedno a požadem si umí jako poslední jen. Půjde se vámi a norada slávy a tak vypal sudy a posaď se sem, tak posaď se sem.
Slapping girls on the bottom. Rude.
Enough of this!
It's bloody leathered.
Bailiff, come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Oh,
Don't
did
vex
you?
me again, Father.
Loud and clear,
3
I
hours
hope.
past dusk.
And did you go drinking with any priests at all?
So what? So, I'll have you all whipped and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well,
It's
nothing to
the
worry about
bishop
then.
about you,
Everyone knows
priest.
the only one around here who can ride is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out. Oh.
Bastards.
You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
With pleasure. And those absolutely leathered.
Come on then,
You're dead. Fucking hell. Insolent whelp.
Fucking hell. This guy's bloody killing me here. Oh, I'm dead. That went well. What a bloody state am I?
step, my dear. Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
Godwin, you're a buffoon.
Right, after you, Bab, you go next.
Here we are. Look at this beauty.
Oh. We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
Ringing the bells at 3 AM.
This is wonderful.
Oh dear. Been sick.
Ah, bloody oath.
Sorry, folks.
And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
Sorry, folks. Can't show you this bit.
Godwin, you old goat.
Come here.
It's a bit naughty, this bit.
The priest has mounted up. What do you say, Henry? Shall we take a little ride of our own?
Let's just say Henry and one of the women are getting a bit too friendly with each other. Oh, she's very friendly, I'll give her that. Henry ain't complaining. Oh, she's riding him like a seaside donkey. There we go. There we go.
Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you.
Teresa will not be happy with Henry. Look at the state of them both.
Godwin, you beast! Get up! Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards!
Oh, fucking hell. Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you? Oh, Henry. My great friend, Henry. Didn't we have a wonderful time?
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
Oh, step on in my head. Oh, my guts. Oh, my poor suffering stomach. Oh, what was that woman on about? Before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something. What have I forgotten?
Where the fuck am I?
What the fuck was it? Oh. Mass! Oh shit, I have to say mass.
Oh no, he's got to say
I gotta
mass.
say mass. You
He
have to
got to
help
say
me.
mass.
How? You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me. I'd like to help you, but you can. You can do the sermon for me.
What? So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Ratzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look. From what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night.
A bit?
The bailiff
The
or
both of
someone
you are
else
smashed.
complains about me. The bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it. Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's
No,
flawless.
you are stark raving mad, father.
How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
Well, that explains it. Alright, I'll help you.
So all at once the confessional seal isn't so sacred?
Don't mock me. I won't give you a second chance.
Okay.
We'll never get away with it.
Not if you make a hash of it.
Well, alright. But I can't make any promises about what'll happen.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do exactly?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern, and that's that. No need to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell you what I know about Lubosh.
Christ almighty. Fine then. We have a deal.
Wonderful. Let's get to it then.
Jesus, wet. Gotta get some food. Still quite hungry. Come on, man. I'm never gonna forgive you for this, you drunken old goat. I love this bit.
You were with them, you beast. Just you wait.
Oh, you're in this shit, mate.
Look at him. Mother of God. Any minute now he'll throw up.
So I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
Ah, you boring old fart.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas. Hoc facite in meam commemorationem.
You really are a disgrace, ain't you? Oh, aye. Hey, Henry. You had a bit with her last night, didn't you?
Brothers and sisters,
Yeah, dirty dog.
you may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where, by the grace of God, was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
Oh dear. Good job I put clothes on then.
Curious which one of them will puke first.
Right, here we go, folks. Wish me luck. It's taking its time. I hope the game hasn't glitched on me. Oh, come on. Oh no, don't tell me the game's glitched on me. That's a good job I took a saviour snap before I drank with him. Oh no. Guys, I think the game's glitched. It's done this to me before on my last playthrough. So I think I may have to do that again. Oh no. Oh, please hurry up. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh guys, I think this is glitched. So I think I'm gonna have to end the stream here, folks. Well, that's one way to end the stream. The game glitching on me. So yes, thank you ever so much for watching, Vappy and Clara, and whoever else is in the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, that would help me out. Well, it's embarrassing. Fappy, I gotta say, I don't think I'll put that in the stream next time. It'll be afterwards. Because we've already seen that. Even though it was hilarious. But yes, guys, if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. That would really help me out once this gets exported. If you wish to make a donation to support me, you'll find my PayPal in my Twitch channel and, of course, my link tree, which you'll find in my YouTube dashboard. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again this Saturday night when I'm back streaming more KCD. Take care, folks, and until next time, goodbye.